All right, I have one question for you though. I got to know because I see conflicting information. You ever play any pickleball?
Yeah, well, I have played a little bit, and we're going to build a pickleball court here at the house. So yeah, it's a yeah. So I am. I have played. I used to play tennis moons ago. My son plays a lot of tennis, but I haven't. But yeah, pickleball's a good game. I like it.
All right, how much like are we an avid pickleball? I mean, you're building a court at the house, but are you playing pretty frequently? Is it sort of like every now and then we'll get out on the court?
Every once a decade. Haven't got into it, but it'd be a good thing to get into. We got a great spot, a great view, and I thought that would be a great thing to have. You know.
Yeah, well, you're definitely not the first golfer we've. I think we played a little pickleball with like Sergio Garcia, Phil Mickelson. I know
Okay.
Scotty Scheffler's actually like a pretty decent pickleball player. Seems his
Yeah.
hand-eye translates well. Not
Yeah.
not all of them are though. It's definitely a little bit of a different game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you more of a doubles or singles player? I assume doubles. Most people are
No,
more singles.
well, no, probably rather be singles. I might go run. Yeah, my anticipation's always a bit slow, so I gotta. Yeah, probably doubles is easier. I don't have to run so far at my age. Yeah.
Right. Right. Well,
Yeah.
so I was naturally I Googled Sir Nick Faldo and pickleball.
Oh,
And the first thing that came up, can you guess what that might be?
probably badminton.
No. So,
What?
I mean, we had our own version of PGA Live in pickleball.
Oh, really?
There was a tour. There was kind of a new format, team-based league that came
Okay.
in to disrupt the space. They were playing nicely at first, and then they were all of a sudden starting to poach players, exclusive
Yeah.
contracts, all these, competitive tactics. Eventually, they merged. It was very similar, and it was happening around the same time as
Yeah.
the PGA Live stuff. Now, if you Google Sir Nick Faldo and pickleball,
Pickleball. That comes up.
you have a quote where you are talking about LIV Golf, and your criticism is that the PPA Bristol, which coincided with a LIV Golf event, actually outranked the LIV Golf event.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my quote. Well, yeah, it was true, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, pickleball on TV got bigger viewership than live. Oh, that's funny how there's the connection.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
So
great.
the tour wars were probably the biggest story we've ever had in pickleball. It was over the course of probably a year and a half, and
Uh,
it was pure chaos, especially for people like us in the media. It was Major League Pickleball had come in as like the LIV.
yeah.
The PPA Tour was like the PGA Tour.
Okay.
Um, so how do you look at now that it's all the dust has settled a little bit, I would say, right? And I know that they're somewhat playing nice, but how do you look at PJ, Live, how they're coexisting
Oh,
today?
no, I feel that they've separated, and there's almost Liv are doing their thing, and let them go and do their thing, and the tour's now doing their thing, and just get on. I personally don't think. Well, it must be so. They are really struggling to. There's no need to join forces. We actually don't need more golf. You're not allowed up there. We don't need more and more golf, and Liv pushes team golf with teams that we can't even remember two of the names. Um, so, and team golf is, you need countries against each other. Like, you can't you can't recreate the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup has got, we're 90 years of history now, and the passion that you play on that is off the charts. Because
Right.
you're playing for a point, not playing for money and all this sort of thing. You can't buy competition.
Mhm.
Competition's got to be passion, hasn't it? It's got to be you want to win a certain event, you want to win a certain trophy, a certain title. You can't just create that, just say, oh, just because we've got fantastic, crazy amount of prize money, that everybody's going to go, oh wow, this is so deep and meaningful. We
Right.
must watch.
But golf did a really good job of taking something that, if you're not a golfer, you look at golf on TV and it can be pretty boring if you don't really understand
Yeah.
what you're watching and the complexity of it. I think pickleball has the exact same issue, and it's something that we're actively trying to overcome, but no amount of camera angles are gonna fix
Yeah.
it, right? It's like you need the Tigers to kind of emerge and bring in those new audiences. But have you watched any pro pickleball?
Not any length of time. Yeah, I'm a TikTok addict.
Are you really?
Oh, I love it. I'm God, I get stuck on that blooming thing. So when some of your famous your rallies will come up, won't they? Some rally that goes on for whatever 30
Right.
odd hits, and and you can't believe. As I was watching the badminton one the other day,
Yeah.
same. And then yeah, so and then of course you got your celebs playing as well, which is quite fun. They're good entertainment.
Hmm.
I mean, I think you've got you've got quite a lot going on in your game, but I would have thought, yeah, whether how you can get a tiger, um, I don't know. It's a tough sport to. Yeah, I agree to get the mega excitement. You need some crazy superstar to come along and antagonize people.
Yeah.
Well, like Muhammad Ali. People you either love him or hate him. Some people thought he was the greatest. Other people want him to be beaten. So I guess you have to have a couple of players like that as well. So
Right. Yeah, it's another aspect you simply can't manufacture, right? That's
yeah,
lightning in a bottle.
yeah.
And when you see it, you have to seize on it, and there's a degree of luck there. I think we're still waiting for that
Oh yeah,
to
to get the
come
right
along.
person. I mean, golf they really only come along every 25 years. You
Yeah.
went through. That's what we were in golf. Jack, and then Tiger comes along as the real dominant players, and having the right people around them as well.
So tell me a little bit about Squares and how you got hooked up with them and the shoe you
Yeah,
guys are doing, and how do I get one of the signed photos? That's really what this is about.
yeah. Well, I'm about to do them. Yeah, I've just had a box delivered of 1,000 blooming photographs to sign. So great. So I got to work out how to plot that. I got a lot going on right now, so I got to do that. Yeah, I joined the company. I think I guess we're getting close to 5 years ago now. It was right. Yeah, it was COVID, and so the funny thing was I was exercising, and my trainer had given me some one-legged balancing drill, something to do, and and I couldn't do it. I'm wobbling around all over the place. And so the funny thing was I put an old pair of wide-soled tennis shoes on and did it. And honest, I went to my phone and I wrote in most stable golf shoe, and boom, up comes Squares. So I right. So I called my agent. I said, "Hey, get me a pair of those." And he said, "Well, it's funny. They just contacted us. They're interested in you as well." So that is honestly how it all started. And within a month, we were doing a photo shoot in Texas, and that was really the history of it. So that's how I started, and I've used them ever since. And they're really into the science, and people thought that was again all baloney. And as we know now, that the science of our game is measurable,
Hmm.
and we could prove that more stability in a golf shoe helped you throughout your golf. Obviously, if you're more stable in your golf swing, we got a big motion, haven't we? We've got to wind it up and come back, and well, if you can come back to the same place each time, yeah, I mean, and our game is really the same place. We got literally a dimple either way. It makes a difference. It really does. And I think people thought, yeah, that's how can a pair of shoes give me more yardage? Well, if you just hit the thing squarer and better rather than a glancing blow, even though it's fractional, it makes a difference. So
Right.
I think, yeah, now it's been proven. Very few will knock it now, because the science of any sport really it can get validated, can't it?
Yep. Yeah. And Squares recently released their pickleball shoes, so they've been working with my co-host Zane,
Yeah,
and he was talking about the prototyping process where the team was super responsive. He was giving all sorts of feedback. They went through 10 iterations and finally came up with the shoe that stands in contrast to a lot of these legacy tennis brands or
yeah,
whoever else coming to pickleball, and it's really just like a tennis shoe, or it's some adapted design that's not
yeah,
actually designed with pickleball in mind. And Squares is
yeah,
one of those like, all right, well, let's work with one of the top pros in the game. Let's
yeah,
figure out how to make the perfect pickleball shoe, which
yeah,
is sparing in pickleball right now.
yeah.
And
That's
it is a
good.
different game. It needs its own shoe. So it's been cool to see
Yeah.
Squares come into the space and do that as they did with you in golf.
Yeah. So what's the most important thing in a pickleball shooter? Is that I'm guessing straight up, it's like stopping, isn't it? It's braking. You know, you 1 minute you're moving and you got to stop, I mean, instantly, and then yeah,
Hard and fast lateral movements, lots
yeah,
of stopping and starting.
yeah,
And it's like we compare it to like a hit workout, you know, like high intensity interval
yeah,
training where your
yeah.
heart rate's going. I don't know if you're a Whoop guy, but if you've got a heart rate monitor, you think of pickleball as this lax game, but that stopping and starting, I mean,
I know.
that's jacking your heart rate. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
And,
exploding all the time, aren't you? Yeah.
and it's just wear and tear on anything below. I mean, well, the whole body, but you know,
Knees and hips. Yeah, I'll
yeah,
have to go. I'll have to go gentle. I'll have to be minor B. Doop, doop.
yeah. Well, when you're
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had